And once again, welcome back to Philly Sports Spotlight. Phil Andrews here. And like most area baseball fans, I'm a bit disappointed by the effort put forth this season by the Phillies, and certainly sympathize for those of you who actually shell out your hard-earned money to actually go to Citizens Bank Park and watch the games. Now joining us on the set of Philly Sports Spotlight, correspondent, ready? Erica Van Stone. And Erica here tonight to tell us about a fan-friendly alternative. What's up with that, man?
That's right, the Camden River Sharks. It's just right across the river, and especially in a season where the Phils have gradually slipped out of postseason contention and spending the majority of the year hovering below 500, fans are left wondering, where's their voice? And in affiliated baseball, just a hop across the bridge from Center City, Philadelphia, the Camden River Sharks, part of the Atlantic League of Professional Baseball, are making a name for themselves as fan-friendly in a number of ways. Recently, I caught up with the Sharks general manager, Adam Lorber, whose career has helped to shape the idea of baseball for fans.
I was with the Bridgeport team for a year, and then I went to Madison Square Garden. I was with MSG for 3 years. And the old AGM of the Bridgeport team was now the GM of the Camden River Sharks. And he grabbed my cell phone, called my wife, and asked permission to offer me a job. My vision was really based on community. It was based on affordable family entertainment, which sounds like your old cliche, but it's the truth. You know, our fans really don't care whether we win or lose. You know, they come here because it's affordable, because if you have a 6-year-old and the child gets tired in the 7th inning, you don't mind leaving early because you didn't spend, you know, $100 for a ticket. But being in the Atlantic League, you know, we have to pay for our own salaries, all the players we pay for. In terms of dealing with players, we have built a reputation among the agents and among Major League Baseball as a premier destination if you're unemployed. Wilson Valdez and Pedro Feliz, 2 great names that the Philly crowds know. All these former big leaguers that have some name to them have called us. Our manager, Ron Karkovice, and our pitching coach, Chris Widger, do call players and call agents, but at the same time, we do get a whole host of folks inquiring about opportunities to play.
Well, you heard Adam Lorber talk about Ron Karkovice and Chris Widger in that piece, both of whom spent time as catchers with the Chicago White Sox, Widger actually winning a World Series in 2005. Now, roughly 40% of all Atlantic League players have spent time in the majors, which is exciting for fans. But another way the Atlantic League and the River Sharks are actually looking to add value to the fan experience is by shortening the length of the actual games.
Our umpires have been asked to really call the true strike zone, you know, armpits to knees. They're trying to limit the ability for the catcher to go to the mound, or at least shorten their stays at the mound. They're limiting the in-between inning breaks, whether it's our promotions or whether the amount of balls the pitcher's allowed to warm up with. They're trying to stick to the rules. I do think it's working. But when you have a great pitcher's duel and the game is, you know, 12-11, you could only do so much. So while it is helping, you know, it's not, you're not going to see all of the results right away. But in reality, you know, the gameplay has sped up, but you can only control so much. A lot of it's dictated to the play on the field.
Now the Sharks wrap up their series with the Sugarland Skeeters tomorrow night at Campbell's Field at 7:05 p.m. And by the way, fans of Wilson Valdez may remember that on May 25th, 2011, he played a game against the Reds as a second baseman where he started 19 innings later. In the wee hours of May 26th, he ended that game as the pitcher, and thus making him one of an elite handful of major leaguers to do that. The first, the great Babe Ruth, on October 1st, 1921.
Sugarland Skeeters?
Sugarland Skeeters.
Who makes up these names?
They're one of the new teams this year.
Skeeters.
Skeeters.
I'm assuming we're talking Skeeters.
Yes.
Okay, now, by the way, thank you. Are you dropping a little baseball knowledge on us?
I'm dropping a little.
Huh? You giving us a little George Herman Ruth?
Yeah, I'm going there.
What'd you do, go into your baseball encyclopedia for that one? Or was that
I did. I got a few paper cuts doing that as well.
By the way, just real quick, a general admission ticket to a River Sharks game. How much
Less than $15.
Really?
Absolutely affordable for our level. And actually, they have peanut-free seating for people who are allergic to peanuts.
Yeah, I don't like sitting on peanuts either.
No.
But anyway, Erica Van Stone, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Job well done, as usual. All right, folks, it's time to take our final break. When we return, the answer to this evening's trivia question. Stay tuned. You know what time it is as we return to Philly Sports Spotlight. It's time to give you the answer to this evening's trivia question. Now, this past weekend, former Eagle wide receiver Cris Carter, one of 7 new inductees into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. The question is, with Carter's induction, how many former Eagles are now enshrined in Canton? And the answer? 22. Now, it's kind of a trick question because some of those players didn't go in as Eagles, but they still are former Eagles. It's on their bus that they played for the Philadelphia Eagles. The last former Eagle player to be inducted, of course, was the great Reggie White, the Minister of Defense. That took place back in 2006. So 22 former Eagle players, guys who played with the franchise, now inducted in Canton in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. All right, folks, that's going to do it for this offering of Philly Sports Spotlight. Don't forget, we'll see you back here every Thursday night at 7:30. But as we say goodbye, we revisit an old favorite to help kind of get you pumped up and ready for the football season. South Jersey's own Stevie Wright and B-Rock going all out.
Look, ever since I was a foot tall, I've been in love with football. So I had to lace them up, show them I was tough and I could play with the big dogs. Yeah, I've been hit hard, but I got right up, brush it off. Next time I get a ball to my running back and he'll run it right down your throat.
Cough, brick wall, fumble your words, all that slick talk, point toss. We chose to kick off, picked off, like a guitar, Mick Mars hit hard. Big bars, metaphors leave you with injuries you can't afford. Tackle a reporter just to break the news and play two-hand touch just to break the rules.
On any given Sunday, you think things are gonna go your way until that one play changes the whole game. Any given Sunday, you can't bet no game. On any given Sunday, you think things are gonna go your way until that one play changes the whole game. Any given Sunday, you can't bet no game.
Sweat, tears I shed them, days, months, years I lived them, the hours, minutes, down to the seconds, until I heard that whistle blow, I was hitting, throw the flag after I crack your spine, line backward cause I back my lines with action, no acting in my rhymes, no QB spy, I'm blitzing every time.
I'm in the shotgun formation, go along this time, all eyes on me, and that's cool, I take it, I love the anticipation, each play is crucial, when the ball's in the neutral zone, I'm in control, which means there's only one way to go, and that's up the field, and we're gonna score. We going all out on any given Sunday. You think things are gonna go your way until that one play changes the whole game. Any given Sunday, you can't bet no game. All out on any given Sunday.